Hare Krishna. I am very glad to be here in the holy land of Tiruvanantapuram, the land of Padmanabhaswamy, and his beautiful form on Ananta Shayanam. He's sleeping on that. Ananta Sesha is nobody else but an expansion of Balarama. Today is Balarama Jayanti, and I'm so happy to be here in the land of Balaram, in the land of Krishna, in our Krishna Balaram Temple in ISKCON, and I'm here specifically to take part in the Balaram Jayanti celebrations. And we have a beautiful Balaram deity here. History tells us that Balaram came here on his yatra. You know that Balaram did not take part in the Kurukshetra war, and he came away, and he's known to have come right here to Padmanabhaswamy Temple. And so it's so vital and important that we have a Krishna Balaram temple here, which I took part in the inauguration and everything together. So today is Balaram Jayanti, and Balaram is Krishna himself. Halahati bhiti militi yamunabham keshava drita haladhara rupa jaya jagadisha hare. Jayadeva Goswami has sung about it. And Lord Balaram is the servitor personality of Godhead, Sevaka Bhagavan. He is God himself, he is Krishna himself expanded into Balarama, teaching everybody how to serve. So he is the servitor personality of Godhead. It's Balarama who is the first expansion of Krishna, and who becomes Narayana, who becomes a Chaturvyuha, and then Narayana, and then the three Vishnus, who enters the material world, and the whole material world is resting on the creation of Vishnu, coming from Mahavishnu. So Balaram is the underlying essence and the underlying principle for everything in the material world. And Balaram is serving the Lord in many ways by his expansion, like I explained to you, as Ananta Sesha. He becomes the Lord's slippers and footwear. He becomes the Lord's seat. He becomes the Lord's umbrella. All these are completely spiritual in their expansions of Lord Balaram. And thirdly, Balaram is Nayam Balahinen Labhya, that without the spiritual strength given by Lord Balaram, we cannot actually progress in our spiritual life. So it's mentioned specifically that we should all pray to Lord Balaram for giving us spiritual strength, so that we may be able to ward off material influences, and we may be able to actually serve the supreme absolute truth, Krishna. I think all of you know that we need that type of spiritual strength. We need that type of an inspiration from inside to keep away from the temptations of this material world, and to actually focus on our sadhana and chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And in this way fix ourselves in remembering Krishna and thinking of Krishna and be in consciousness of Krishna. That strength is given by Balaram. So we are praying today to Lord Balaram to give all of you the necessary spiritual strength to tide over material influences, to actually be firmly fixed in the absolute truth, in the reality, and become successful in this material world and in your spiritual quest for the shelter of Krishna. Om Tat Sat. I end with a small prayer of Lord Balaram. Namaste Halagrama, Namaste Mushalayuda, Namaste Revati Kanta, Namaste Bhaktavatsala hai. Thank you. Wish you all a very happy Balarama Jayanti. And again, I'll be offering my prayers for all of you for the necessary spiritual strength to forge ahead in your spiritual life. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.